Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Daxon here with Knoxside.org. Another night I'm having problems sleeping. I'm always thinking about something. It is 1 a.m. in the morning, August 5th, 2017. So I thought it's about time. It's been a couple months since I've made a prosper.com investing update video. I guess not quite that long ago. The last one I did, as you can see here on my YouTube channel, was May 29th. 2017, and like I said, it's August 5th, but I think it's time to do a new one. Before I continue though, if you haven't already seen my video, check out my video that is called whatisprosper.com, how to easily invest. I just made a post on Facebook a minute ago, actually. Whether you're friends with me or not, or you follow the Knoxside.org Facebook page, you should see the post as I just posted it here. But you can check my last video, see where my account was at, and go ahead and open it up. I can't remember. Let's see. Okay, it was at $613 at the end of May. Now, drum roll, it's time to open up what my account looks like now. So my total value is $762. And yes, I have added some money, which is the name of the game, to add money as you can, basically. But it's really cool to kind of do the math, and that's what kind of kept me awake. I was like, okay, so where do I have to get my account to where I'm making back $25 a month from like the returns I'm getting from people's payments plus interest monthly, and not having, like, excluding me putting in money from, my bank or pocket, whatever you want to call it. And right now, with my value at $762.41, and my net return is 13.45, seasoned is 12.27. But I did the math off the 13.45. My account, it should be earning me right around the $24.40 or something like that. So I'm almost to the point to where I should be able to get $25 coming back from the notes I'm already in, which would put me in a new note, compounding. That's getting into the, compound. So I'd be able to compound, get into 12 new notes per year, which after a year, it'd be further than that, I would hope. But as of right now, I think once my total value hits like $800 or somewhere around there, I should be able to get $25 returned to me from all the notes I'm already in. And I'll take that $25 and boom, put it in, a brand new note and get, some more interest roll in. And I'll keep doing that monthly, as well as putting in my own money. Now, I found this cool calculator. I'd been using an app I have on my phone to do it, but this is really cool also. So if I base it off where my account is now, $762.41. You can come to this calculator, put it in. Now, say if you can afford to put in, let's start small. So say, you can scrounge up $25 a month to put in here, which is the minimum you can put in to Prosper, because you have to put a minimum of 25 per note. So that's the lowest you can do. And at my current interest rate, which is 13.45%, and I'm 24 now. When I started doing this, I was 23. It was last fall. So I kind of base this off of, so basically, from now when I'm 24, so 34, 44, 54, 64. So I'm basing this off kind of retirement age, even though I'm self-employed, and I doubt I'll ever actually retire because, I enjoy what I do. But 40 years, so I'll be about 64 years old, considering I did start when I was 63, but it hasn't been a full year. But anyway, you get the point of that. So we'll put down 40 years, because I figure by the time I'm 64 years old, it's getting later in life. I may want to keep on trying to make more money, investing, may want to hold it longer, or I may just want to, start using this money that I've been, investing for 40 years with things like Prosper, and, use it, buy an RV and travel around the United States, or, just whatever you would like to do, But let's go ahead and calculate with this. So 762 where my account is at. That's what I built it at since I think like October 2016. So what is that, like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, whatever, something like that. That's how much I've got my account up to. If you can afford to put $25 new in per month, and my interest rate, yours is going to be different depending on which notes you get in right now. I'm not sure how I managed to do that, but my high risk notes, I have quite a few in. I have 16% of my notes in high risk when they recommend only 2%. And you can see my AA, A, B, C, and even my D is a little low, but my E in high risk HR is high. I'm not sure why I did that, but I don't know. I may have been tired like I am right now, but oh well, we'll see how it plays out. I have actually had so far no one default on a loan, to where I lose my money, which is part of the risk of investing. I actually had someone, like yesterday, I believe it is, for the first time ever, actually go ahead and pay off their loan early, and Prosper sent an email saying within like 48 hours, that money that's still owed to me will hit my cash balance. So with this 264 plus, say I might get like 23 or 24 or something like that from them. I'm not really sure. I'll be able to buy another note. Plus, I already earned interest from however long I was in that note. So that's really cool if you think about it that way. But anyway, back to what I was doing here. Click calculate. That's $628,000 when you've only deposited $12,000. Now think about this. If you save back $25 a month, put it in the bank, put it in your safe, whatever, in 40 years, you would only have $12,000. Now, that's a decent amount of money. I don't even have $12,000 in my name right now, or nowhere near it, A lot of people anymore, in this day and age don't. My point is, in 40 years, what do you think $12,000 is going to be worth? It's probably going to be, similar to what $1,000 or $2,000 is now. So after 40 years of saving that, that's what you would have. I would rather invest that and end up with $628,000 or somewhere in that ballpark area. Obviously, it's not going to be exact, because you can do better. You could do a little bit worse, if people don't pay their loans. There is risk in investing, like I was saying. And a lot of people have been asking me, what are you getting out of this for, sharing Prosper? You know what? I'm not getting anything out of it. Sometimes I just like to help people. I like to help people as much as I can. I think that's what God wants me to do, and I just like to be able to be that type of person to help other people. But yeah, I'm not getting nothing out of this. If you sign up, there's no affiliate link. I'm not going to get nothing. You don't got to say my name, nothing like that. I just want to help you because I think Prosper is so cool. Think of where your parents could be, or where your grandparents even could be. If something like this was around, back when they was my age, 24 years old, how much better they could have done. And, I want everyone else to be able to do better, for their future. And this is, Prosper is just so easy to use. You can start with $25. Every time you have some money, instant transfer from your bank, just throw it in here. Watch your total value grow. You can even set it to auto invest, which I do. So every time my account hits $25, Prosper is going to either use the default, or you can change which notes you want to put it in, and it'll do it for you. So I could just leave Prosper for a year, come back and see what's up. I don't even have to check it. Anyway, let's play with this calculator a little bit more. So let's say if you could put in $50 a month. That's over $1 million. Think about that. You've only put 24,000 in, but with your compounding interest, $1,095,619. You gained over $1 million in interest. That's just awesome. Now you know why banks offer free checking accounts, and they'll give you $50 free, just for signing up and things like this. They want you to put your money in there because they're investing it. They're investing millions of dollars and getting returns like you and I probably can't even comprehend. That's what banks do. And I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to put my money in the bank anymore because they're just using us really. So what is a free checking account? There's I don't know. I'm not even gonna get on that subject tonight, but anyway, let's go ahead and play with this calculator more. So right there, with $50 a month, it's over $1 million. Just bump it up to $100 a month. That puts us over $2 million as our final balance in 40 years. Now, when you're with that big of money, say that would be like your account worth. Watch what happens when we move this simply just to say 10 more years to 50 years. Watch how much this number goes up. It's crazy what just 10 more years would do. $7,761,000. Okay, put it back to 40, and we was at 2 million. Now watch what happens when it's 10 less years. It's only 526,000. Okay, 10 less years, 131, and then 10 years total, 27,000. Okay, so it's really important. That's why I picked that 40 years. Now, if you could get in this, invest for 5 or 10 years. If you have 20 or 50 or $100,000 to put in this, but most people, like me, don't. I can only do, every time I get $25, I'm really trying to put it in this, and get investments going. So let's go ahead and bump this up. Say for people that can afford to put $500 a month in, and there's people out there like that, that's $9,511,737. That's just crazy. Let me pull out the calculator here on my computer. What I'm going to do is take 9511737 divided by 240,000. What this is going to do is show us how many times we multiplied the money we put in. We multiplied our money 39.6, almost 40 times. We didn't double our money. We didn't triple our money. I don't even know what you would call that, but it's 40 times what we have put in is what we end up with. We've made over $9 million in interest. Okay. Now for the big players, and there's people obviously that can do even more than this. If you put in $1,000 a month, it's going to blow your mind. 18,862,979. That's just nuts. It's almost makes me speechless. But for someone like me, what I can probably afford monthly is about $100. You know what? Like I told you a little bit ago, I don't ever have $12,000 to my name. Nowhere near that. When I sit here and look at this number, what I could have in 40 years, just from being smart with a little bit of extra money monthly, over $2 million, I'm all in, Nothing else to say. Once again, guys, this is another update video. Hopefully you can get started, doing this. Even if you don't use Prosper, I think there's like, it's called like the Lending Club or something like that. It's basically the same thing. Prosper just seemed more easy to use, more attractive, so on. Anyone can use it. You can feel free to comment, here on the YouTube video. If you're on YouTube, asking questions, I'll do my best to answer. Also, feel free to message me. I will respond to you. I'm not, Noxad.org is some large company. It's just my website, and I've grown the Facebook page to almost 11,000 likes now. So feel free to message me. I will be the one to respond to you there. If you haven't already liked my page on Facebook, you can do so. Just type in Noxad, Noxad.org, and find it on Facebook. It's the blue icon like you'll see at the end of this video. Also, check out my website, www.noxad.org, for lots of cool things. Just always showing people how to make some extra money, how to invest, cool things you can build, cheats, computer stuff, just everything that I do in my life that I think I might forget in a week or, even 10 years from now. I put it on my website. Not only I can review it and know that it worked for me, or if it didn't work for me, I can see it later on. But it also might help someone else out. Like I said earlier, that's really important to me, to be able to help someone when I can. But like, share, subscribe, comment on this video. Like I said, check out my website. Message me on Facebook, on the Facebook page. Thanks for watching. I wish you guys a lot of luck if you start this. If not, really, really think about it. I'll see you later.